All right, new scenery this week. Baseball season is coming up. Pitchers and catchers do report in a couple of weeks. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's do the baseball scenery for this week. The next video, which is today's video, is UFC Fox on to Rashad Evans versus Phil Davis. First fight of the night is going to be Demian Maia and Chris Weidman. Demian Maia's last three fights: George Santiago, unanimous decision; Mark Munoz, a unanimous loss; and Kendall Grove, a unanimous decision. Demian Maia is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, black belt in Judo, and is improving his Muay Thai skills. And he's becoming more of a well-rounded fighter. Chris Weidman, last three: Tom Lawler, technical submission; Jesse Bongfeldt, submission; and Alessio Sakara, a unanimous decision win. He is a wrestler, purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's also a kickboxer. I'm going to give my slight edge towards Demian Maia. He is facing somebody that is a wrestler, and he does kind of have some problems with wrestlers, but he does come out victorious 50% of the time against wrestlers. So I'm giving my edge to Demian Maia because his superior ground skills, even if he gets put on his back, he still has his third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is crucial in this fight. Chael Sonnen versus Michael Bisping. A lot of people aren't going to give Michael Bisping the benefit of the doubt that he can beat Chael Sonnen, but let's get to his tactics. All right, Chael Sonnen's last three fights: Brian Stann won by submission by arm triangle. He lost to Anderson Silva in a 5-round war that he beat the snot out of. However, he did lose in the last minute of that final round for the belt. And Nate Marquardt, he won by unanimous decision. Chael Sonnen is a wrestler and boxer. Michael Bisping, on the other hand, his last three fights weren't really impressive to me, but they are victories. Jason Miller, TKO victory. Jorge Rivera, TKO victory with a controversial aftermath of that. And then Yoshihiro Akiyama, he won by unanimous decision when people actually knocked him out silly. Okay, Michael Bisping is a boxer, Muay Thai. He has a Muay Thai clinch base, and he also has an underrated ground game. I'm going to give my pick to Chael Sonnen because he is the superior wrestler. He put Anderson Silva on his back, and I didn't see Michael Bisping take any pressure into a fight like Chael Sonnen has against a superior fighter like Anderson Silva. So my edge goes to Chael Sonnen. The last and main event of the night is Sugar Rashad Evans and Mr. Wonderful Phil Davis. Rashad Evans' last three fights was a TKO victory, a knee to the stomach, and then punches finished him off. Quentin Rampage Jackson, a unanimous decision win. Thiago Silva with a unanimous decision win. Phil Davis has his last three fights. He beat up Little Nog in a unanimous decision. Tim Boschek, a win by submission, and Rodney Wallace by unanimous decision. Sugar Rashad Evans is a wrestler, boxer, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and Gaido Jitsu black belt, which is pretty much it's more of a MMA-based Jiu-Jitsu fighting. Phil Davis is a wrestler, a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's an awesome grappler. The tail of the tape is Rashad Evans, 32 years old, 5'11", 204.4 pounds with a reach of 75 inches. Phil Davis, 27 years of age, 6'2", 205, 79 to an 80-inch reach advantage. I'm giving my edge to Phil Davis, who is a superior wrestler in this. I think he's a better wrestler than Rashad Evans, and he's the hungrier, younger fighter. And I think he's a bigger fighter for Rashad Evans. Rashad Evans has a harder time with bigger fighters, even though it doesn't look like it according to his record, but he does have difficulties with bigger fighters. I'm giving my edge to Phil Davis. All right, that's my prediction for UFC Fox 2, Rashad Evans versus Phil Davis. And I hope you like the new scenery that I chose. I like that my mom took the time out of her hands to paint this wall. She also painted the wall to my left, which is a football field, and everybody loves it when they come to see it every time somebody comes to visit my place. So, you know what? Thank you for the views. Thank you very much, guys. And I hope you get to enjoy the fights this weekend and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much, guys.